Hi, welcome anime viewers. Here's again though, we're searching for the One Piece. On today's video is going to be Zetsuen No Tempest episode 8 review. Now, this isn't going to be very long because it was a good episode, so go watch it. There's a rating, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It was good. Not really a lot of action in it, but you'll see the summary of it. So, what happens is they're going into the force field now, right? The army's all setting up. Someone, the guy who runs the tree of Exodius guys, they see the army setting up, and they are kind of getting ready themselves. The army starts shooting a shit ton of missiles at the force field, and while Yoshino and Machiro go into the force field, and Machiro is holding the machine gun, and then they eventually run into Sama. Now the rest of this, and this is where I said not a lot happened, because the rest of this episode is them talking. But it's important talk. Shit that'll just like wow you. So first off, they get to like explain shit like how the Tree of Genesis would destroy this world because it is an incomplete world, and the Tree of Genesis would correct it all, like how the world should be. That's why they're trying to revive the Tree of Exodius before. That way it can hurt the Tree of Genesis and keep it at bay a little bit longer, you know. So that's what so pretty much this is trying to turn into a twist where the Tree of Exodius, which was a bad guy, is now kind of like a good guy and shit. But Machiro, they get to where like they're like, you really destroy the world, and Machiro, you know, he's just like, I don't give a fuck about the world. I don't give a damn what happens to everyone else. I'm only here for one thing and one thing only and shit like that. And I was just like, yeah. Look at him, he stands by what he's been doing this whole time, man. He just stands by. He's like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm here to find my sister's killer, and I'm gonna fuck him up. I still wonder who that is, though. But we get a twist at the end, a cliffhanger. So this will be awesome. Next week's episode, I can't wait for, man. This anime literally is becoming really good too. Holy crap! Because they continue talking, and he hears Hakase through the doll that Machiro has around his neck. With them is a barrel, which I already knew straight off the bat is this barrel that had her bones in it, that we either thought was fake or something was going on. And one of my predictions came correct in this episode too. At the beginning of this episode, when we find out that blonde kid was saying how she died and how he verified her body, that's where I was like prediction, and I got it right. So later in this episode, he brings out the bones, and he's like, "This is her bones and shit," and they're like, "No way," and blah blah blah. It's only been like 4 months and shit like that. So Damon realizes this, and he asks, "Hey, you've only been there for 4 months? What is the exact date in the Christian calendar?" And she tells him, and everyone just like their eyes widen. They're like, "That was 2 years ago." So I was right. That doll was like a thing. She was talking to people in the future. Which is still weird, because even if you die, even like on an island, if you die, I don't really think you go all the way to a skeleton in 2 years. I don't know, I could be wrong. But I don't think you go all the way I think you still have like some decayed body on you in 2 years, but I don't know. While this is going on, there's also a like storm happening right there at the island where she's at. So right there, I'm thinking like that's where she is supposed to die. Because I mean, if she can't stay alive, well, I mean, she could. They could do a like changing the past thing, but I mean, originally since she's dead, that thunderstorm, that storm at the island, I think it was supposed to kill her. Because otherwise, she wouldn't be decayed. She wouldn't be all skeleton. She'd be like a decayed body. But yeah, and he tells her like it's because of your magic. You're able to talk to people, us, in the future, through the past and shit. Yep. But and he asks Matthew, what is it that you wish for, even at the price of the world's destruction? And we get a, which is awesome. I love it when they do this. We get a quotation from Hamlet in here again. Another quotation, and I was like, yes. Uh, I think I can play it now. Yep, this thunderstorm. We're all like, holy crap, it's her. Her body, yeah, because there's a huge thunderstorm, right? And it's picking up. Like it looks like it's gonna like a huge hurricane or something's gonna happen. So this is supposedly when she dies. And and Hakase is just like shocked beyond belief. And then there's thunder happening, and that's pretty much the end of the episode. Just this whole time, the guy like picks up his sword a little bit and stabs it back at the ground, and I'm just like, what the fuck's up with that? Like a like a judge with his little hammer, you know, he's just going fuck fuck, you know. Yeah, that was pretty much the entire episode of it all. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So stay tuned next week for episode 9 review of Zetsuen No Tempest. For my viewers, please like, comment down below, and subscribe if you like my videos. I'll leave an annotation of the song in the background, which is the opening to Zetsuen No Tempest. And in the description below, I'll leave the URL for the anime episode. So check that out if you want to. And I'm Gears Together with Searching for the One Piece, and I'm out.